Hi Pisces, let's do a 4-layered spread to try to capture as much of the energy around you that we can. So I have 2 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks that we will use to do this. So we're starting with Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Cups reversed, King of Swords, 5 of Wands reversed, the Devil, and Temperance reversed. Under this deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So then I'm going to use this oracle deck next for the second layer. We're going to take 6 of these. So we have stress, intuition, breaking point, shallow, confessions, family. Under this deck, we have silence. Then for our third layer, we're going to take 6 of these tarot cards. So justice popped out. We're going to take that. Then we'll take 5 more of these. Queen of Swords, 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords, this time in the upright, Queen of Cups, so we have 2 queens here, 6 of Wands, under the deck, Ace of Pentacles, and then we'll get 2 of these, Pisces, and then we're going to really get into it. The stars came out, we'll take that. Okay. So we have the rose, and under this deck is the sun. So this feels to me like it feels like a lack of cooperation somehow. You may be trying to find your people or trying to find a team to work with. Maybe you are working for a team, but it feels like it's not lining up. There's someone maybe perhaps you're trying to get aligned with, but you're not. And it feels like it's almost getting worse. Like the silence is deepening, or someone is stonewalling someone else. But it feels like you have a very clear goal in mind. There's some opportunity you have in mind, and you know it could be successful, but it feels like you can't find your people or your person to do this with. So if this sounds like your reading, Pisces, let's get into this, because we're starting with the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, but then we have stress. So it feels to me like you are manifesting things in, but it's not quite what you wanted. It's giving this be careful what you wish for type of energy. But since we have the Ace of Pentacles twice, I do feel like you have already manifested things in. So, and especially with the Sun, which is a very successful card in the big picture oracle system, I want to say that you've already worked hard for something. You're already seeing some fruits of your efforts, some fruits of your labor. And so maybe because I'm seeing you in so much stress, because this is your current energy, that it's tense, you could be arguing with the 3 of Pentacles and stress, that it may be that you just need to take a break and enjoy the things you've already manifested in, because we do have Ace of Pentacles twice. So I can't ignore that there's something here you've already manifested in, and maybe take a break and enjoy that before you start maybe pushing to the next thing, or trying to figure out who you're trying to connect with, or what these arguments or tensions are about. So in your near future energy, we have the 7 of Cups reversed and shallow. So what I think I like about this is that you're understanding what your own personal values are and the types of people that you want in your life. The 3 of Pentacles tends to be a professional relationship, but it doesn't have to be. These could be platonic, these could be friends, they could be romantic. It doesn't really matter. But the point is, you understand your own personal values and what you're looking for when it comes to collaborators of any kind. And it seems like you just keep like bumping into or getting into relationships that feel shallow, that feel hollow or empty, or people who bore you, or people who have nothing interesting to say with the silence card. That it's like you have this idea of what you want to manifest in, but it feels like you're manifesting things in, but it never really feels quite aligned with your own personal values. So, yeah, that Seven of Cups reversed. I think you probably are coming into alignment with something, but it almost feels like you feel like it's never going to come. That's what that feels like. So then we have the Three of Wands reversed and Justice. And so the Three of Wands reversed can be sometimes about playing it too small, or not having a good plan, or not being focused. And so I feel like this is the problem. It feels very unbalanced, that maybe the people who come into your energy with the Three of Pentacles, they come in and they want you to do all the work. They want you to do all the planning. They want you to carry the heavy load. And this Justice being in your challenge position tells me that things are way off balance for you. It really does tell me that. Let's see what's under here. We have elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. So it just feels like, again, it's people. It's because these threes keep popping up. It's people around you who are not honest maybe about what they can bring to you. Maybe it's future fakers. Maybe it's people who say they know how to do all this marketing stuff, and then you hire them and they don't know what they're doing. And then you have to do all the work anyway. So Pisces, make this make sense for you, but this feels like it's people in your energy who are really just letting you down, and it's very imbalanced. So you see yourself as the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So you see yourself as very disciplined, very intelligent. You know what you're doing. You have awareness and clarity about what your goals are. And we saw that immediately with the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun, that I think you do have clarity about what you want this to look like, and that you want to speak up about what you need and what the truth is and how this needs to look. But yet it feels like you can't find your right people. You can't find that right tribe of people to do this with. So then we have Five of Cups reversed, intuition, Queen of Swords, and the stars. I love this because your soul is really asking you to just accept this situation for what it is, and that sometimes you just go with the flow. So what do I mean by that? So if you're doing the work anyway, if these people are coming in and future faking or pretending, amping up their resumes to make it look like that, oh, this is the person I want, but then you find out that they're shallow or elusive or boring or whatever that is for you. This is really saying that just accept that. Let these people go. There's no need to hang on to this particular energy, because right now all they're doing is stressing you out. They're not adding any value to the situation. They're stressing you out. The Queen of Swords, your soul is telling you to really set some kind of a boundary now with these people, or set your expectations higher. The Queen of Swords has extremely high expectations. So there's something here about your soul kind of telling you that if you get quiet, because intuition and the stars card are both about guidance from your soul, guidance from your higher self are coming through very strongly with intuition and the stars. And so what this is really telling me is that if you follow your intuition, if you keep listening to your soul, that's when you're going to find this union that you're looking for. So just allow this to leave your life. Cut them out with the Queen of Swords. You see yourself as the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So you hold that sword of truth, that you're able to just cut people out of your life and say, you know what, you're only causing me stress. You're not adding any value. And your soul is urging you to do that. Your soul is urging you to accept it as it is, let it go with this sword of truth, and then follow your intuition. The stars is my spiritual GPS card. So I feel like your soul is really asking you to get quiet and listen to your intuition, because it will guide you to the people that you're looking for, to the people that you're trying to manifest in. So then we have the Five of Wands reversed, Confessions, Queen of Cups, and the Rose. So this, I believe, these are the people that are in your environment currently. So this Five of Wands in reverse is when the Five of Wands is reversed, it's really just accepting the situation for what it is. That's what the Five of Cups in reverse was giving me too, that it's like, it's time to just really let this go, that it's not worth getting into arguments with them. It's not worth trying to get them to do something that they promised to do when they're never going to do it anyway. So it's like, that's the thing that's causing you the stress. So this is saying, just let it go, let it go. Because I feel like these people around you, and this rose is confirming that when the Queen of Cups is holding a rose, that can be a love bomber, a future faker. So this rose card is can be about just false pretenses or superficial things. And I feel like that's what this has been about, is people who bring you superficial things. We have elusive, shallow, silence, and not anything deep. And so I feel like there are people in your environment who you're going to start really seeing for who they truly are with this confessions card. You're going to see that it's very thinly veiled, these false pretenses that they bring you, or the future faking, or the love bombing, or the trumped up resumes, or whatever that is for you. I think you're seeing it clearly, or more clearly now than ever. And it's probably because you're listening to your intuition. And you're Pisces, so you are probably the most intuitive sign in the zodiac. So I feel like this should not be difficult for you to just get quiet and listen to your intuition. And that's how you're going to get rid of this stress, and you're going to bring your real people in. So then we have Ace of Swords reversed with the Eight of Wands. So I think that in the past you have had a lot of confusion with this Ace of Swords reversed. And I feel like you have gone into, with the Eight of Wands, a lot of situations without seeing it for the truth. It looks like you tended before in the past to go into these situations head first. Maybe you would jump into love relationships. Maybe you would hire someone really quickly, whatever that is for you, that you would jump into situations that you still didn't have the clarity about. It's almost like this Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands is giving this, that you just jump head in without finding out the facts first, that you would just indulge in these relationships or indulge in this idea of what you think this person is going to bring to you. But then you end up only stressed and feeling shallow, or feeling like it's boring, or it's not enough, or whatever that is. So you've already experienced that. And I feel you kind of moving away from it, because you are turning into this King and Queen of Swords holding this Ace of Swords that's now in the upright, where in your past position it was in the reverse. So then we have the Devil and the Six of Wands. So there's definitely a shadow side of you here that probably wants to somewhat control the situation. The Six of Wands can be about ego. So I think it's why it's important that this Five of Wands in reverse is here, because this is about letting it go. If someone did you dirty, if someone lied to you, if someone was elusive, if someone was dishonest or deceptive or tricked you in some way, you might want to win. You might want to fight back and be the victor in the situation. Because when I see the Devil with the Six of Wands, it's really about the ego or the shadow side of you wanting to win. And so this is just a side note, just saying to keep progressing, keep getting inner harmony. Let this go. We saw a Five of Cups reversed and a Five of Wands reversed. And your soul is really beckoning you to please let this go. You don't have to fight back. You don't have to fight with this person. Let them go. Your ego does not have to win. And so that those two cards coming together in the shadow position is pretty clear that you could perhaps fall into a tendency to get into these fights just so that you can win. And this is saying, let it go. Your growth and your progress depends, your soul's progress depends on you letting this go, because this person doesn't matter anyway. Your new soul tribe is on the way, and it starts with using your intuition and cutting these people or person out of your life and releasing the need to win if you feel like that applies to you. So there are just these different aspects of yourself with light and dark. We all have them. But this is asking you to really master that light side of yourself and just release this, and don't worry about if who's right or wrong. So then we have Page of Pentacles reversed and Breaking Point. So I think that you're just tired of being around these people. You feel like you're manifesting in Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Pentacles reversed tend to be greedy people. So again, future fakers who tell you what you want to hear so that they can get what they want. But with this breaking point, it feels like you're at that's your limit. You're at the end of your rope. It's the final straw. You're overwhelmed with people who are not supporting you, people who aren't harmonious with you or even telling you the truth, or these types of energies. You're tired, you're done like dinner when it comes to manifesting these types of people in. And I think that's why you're showing up so strongly as the King and Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords, because you're becoming so clear about who's for you, who's not for you, and how to bring those people in. And perhaps maybe not to fall for people so fast when you don't even know who they truly are. I think you have learned that. It's all clear. It's all here. So I think that with Temperance in the reverse and family, I do think that you are finding inner balance, because the Temperance in reverse can sometimes be about an imbalance, but it sometimes is just the inside, our balance from the inside. And with family, I'm seeing fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. So this obviously is not going to be for everyone as far as having children, but the overall energy of family is telling me that your soul tribe is coming in. And that's what we were just saying, that there is this element of everything that's been imbalanced in your life, everything that never worked out, all of these situations, these people that stress you out or bore you or ice you out or lie to you or whatever that is, that you're just done with these greedy people. If you were to follow your intuition and just let this go, don't fight, don't go back to that shadow side, don't fight with them, let them go, listen to your intuition, and then all of these ideas that you have for success are really going to come in through an actual soul tribe of people. That's what that really feels like, that this is going to be the depth. And the Temperance reverse can be that too. It can be just a depth, an inner depth that these people, your family, your soul tribe, is going to bring to you, that the shallowness of these Three of Pentacles people could never bring you. So there you go, Pisces. That is your reading. This is about you calling in your soul tribe because you let this go. You didn't let your ego win, and you followed your intuition. So please let me know how this was resonant for you. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, Pisces. Bye.